of it. Byram slides off the boards along the wrist shot. Careful save, rebound, score! Peyton Krebs, and it's 3-0 Canada.
You look at the whole world since the pandemic started, and there hasn't really been too much positivity. It's definitely a special World Junior this year, and I'm confident the team will be able to bring home a gold medal.
Just playing in the World Juniors at such a young age and putting on the Maple Leaf, it's just an experience you never forget.
Obviously, I'm looking forward to getting to camp, but I'm more so excited to wear the Maple Leaf again. It's going to be tough without fans, kind of in that bubble setting. I know Canada's behind us. Hopefully we can bring back golds for them.
This has the potential to be the best Canadian team ever. We've asked some things from this group of players and staff that we've never asked before. Maybe one of the biggest challenges that we've had for Team Canada, but confident that in the end, maybe even emerge stronger than what we thought.
Here in the 51 days in the bubble was pretty tasking, but it'll be long. We're gonna have to figure it out.
I tell you, every decision we make from now until January 6th will primarily be focused around one thing, and that's health and safety. Masking, social distancing, doing the right thing is all of our responsibility. Our commitment to you is to make sure that you have everything you need so that all you have to do is worry about playing hockey.
Is that mine? That's yours. Sorry, you just write down your seat.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
I think the whole idea of the long camp is to get people back into playing games, back into being in a competitive environment. It'll be really interesting to see how everything plays out. I'm really excited to be a part of it. Ready? Yeah, another one?
Yeah. Tell hot.
Take 724. Winning a World Junior gold medal is nothing you can really explain. It's something you watch your whole life, and you've watched Canadian teams win it before, and you've always wanted to be there, and then when it's happening to you in that moment, it's pretty crazy to describe. You're there with 20 guys that you really do love, and you've grown so close with them over the tournament. I grew up in Cranbrook. My dad is a big outdoorsman, so I was always outside fishing, hiking around, camping, doing lots of things like that. And when it came to hockey, it was kind of funny. Growing up in a small town, you don't really know what it's like anywhere else. So we always had really good teams. My dad was always the coach. And when I was 12 or 13, I moved to Lethbridge to play AAA Bantam. And I think that's kind of when I realized that I loved hockey, and I wanted to try to pursue it as best I can.
Hi, I'm Bowen Byram here, reporting from the Delta Hockey Academy in Delta, BC. I'm here with a good friend of mine, Ty Smith, two-time World Junior defenseman, one-time World Junior gold medalist, first-round pick. I think he went 17 or something. I don't know, I went 4, so.
Obviously, I think, Bo brings a lot of energy, a lot of enthusiasm. That's the way Bo plays. He plays on his toes. He wants to make an impact, whether it be physically or bringing the puck up the ice. And he's a pretty important piece for us, being a returning player.
Sometimes people have a tough time to understand a guy can be that good in both sides of the puck, and Bo really is. 2 key points on that is his physical strength and his speed.
I think it's well known that the majority of our players haven't played a meaningful game since March, and our camp was laid out not only in the best interest to select our team, but also to prepare our team for the tournament.
My goal is to win a gold medal for my country. I think I already have 3, and every time I've been a witness of how much that bring the country together, and so much pride in the people and in our players. So that's the goal for this year.
Although we're not going to have fans in the stands, we're going to take this World Juniors for granted. I think 2020 has been a long year for everyone. It's been short but long. I think I really learned to appreciate my family.
We've never had this many people home for this amount of time, ever.
I think that's just kind of how I operate, is just keep driving, don't stop. Get better 1% every day, and you're gonna do great things. The rest of it will fall in place if you work hard and keep working every day. I think my defining characteristic is my drive. Starting from my draft year in the Western League, I broke my wrist. Still went first overall.
Elite players, they always have that killer instinct and desire to win, but Payton just had a whole different level. His ability to make others such better players. Like, I kind of compare it to, Sidney Crosby. Like, Crosby's playing with other top guys, he's a stud. But when Crosby plays with some other guys that aren't top six forwards, he makes them into top six forwards. And Payton had that ability to make players that maybe weren't as strong on the team when he was their line mate into really confident, good players because they felt like nothing could go wrong on the ice because they were playing with Payton.
The thing with him is this: he's got the enormous amount of grind and work ethic. Like, he makes those adjustments, we send them, and then he watches them, and then the next day, like, we're getting better, we're moving on to the next thing, what we need to work on.
Long pass, Krebs in, shoots, scores! Krebs is gonna take a turn, he's in, he scored! To Krebs, shoots, scores!
My NHL draft year, cut my Achilles 20 days before the draft.
Golden Knights select from the Western Hockey League's Winnipeg Ice center Payton Krebs.
And with that, the wait is over for Payton Krebs. Now, despite the injury...
Is there anything when you're doing these workouts?
Not too bad. You can see the scar right here. And there's stitches inside my Achilles now. Like, they put permanent stitches, so can't feel it at all. Has a little bump. See the scar there? They opened it up like that and just put it back together.
Our expectations are always the same, no matter what program it is. When you put that Canadian jersey on, there's one expectation. But I really like to boil it down to the expectation is to play your best. And if we can bring our best, I like our chances.
If you don't have team camaraderie, it's tough to win at any level or any sport. Obviously this year with the uniqueness of the bubble environment, it's given us no excuse to not spend time with each other, whether it's at the rink or at the hotel in our meal room.
The puck, just have a shot on that.
Whether they're returning players or first-year guys, you map out expectations, but at the end of the day, it's really important that they bring their best version of themselves, and that's the reason that they got invited to the camp. They are obviously all elite players.
Nice save.
Good game, guys. All right, we'll regroup and get out of the ball.
I mean, that's something that comes with playing for Canada. There's high expectations all the time, especially when you're playing at home. So I think it makes it more special too because it's in my hometown in Edmonton. I think if I made the team and winning a gold medal, I'm ready for that. I'm excited for that, and hopefully I get to experience something like that.
You're all here in that room. You're all star, unbelievable player, elite player in your team, in your club, in your league, whatever it is. Who will set the higher standard and intensity, mentally, physically, beyond detail? That's what we expect from all our star players who are here at that camp. And I think we have 46 of those.
Players all over Canada. It's the best of the best for this age group, and I think a lot of it comes down to work ethic. Hockey Canada always looks for guys that are working hard on and off the ice, so I think that's something that they look for, and I know Hockey Canada, they want good people. To make that team, you have to be a good person, you have to be humble. They always want humility on every team they assemble, so yeah, I think those two things, and you need to have a good camp.
Hockey Canada announcing on Tuesday morning that 2 players have tested positive for COVID-19. They are currently quarantined at the team's hotel. They have called off activities, including the 3rd and final intra-squad game that was set here to go at the
All of our players and the majority of our staff will be required to quarantine for 14 days. Really proud of just what I call the Hockey Canada family and how people kind of rally around that, whether it's entertainers. We had the Arkells, we had a good friend of Hockey Canada, Jamie Clark, who's been to Everest 4 times and can tell some great stories and keeps kids engaged. It's overwhelming almost to see the support, people that reach out and say, hey, how can I help?
It's not lost on me that we were all a bit Zoom fatigued, staring at our screens, whether it's doing your workouts.
Having a lot of Zooms and stuff throughout the day with the team and the guys. One guy I want to call out Kirby for looking like he just got up from a nap every morning.
Kirby Doc played in the National Hockey League last year and called us and said he wanted to be at camp from day one. And that's really unique, you know, for a player to bring back to our program, to have been a pro and to be able to come back and implement that back into our program has been great.
When I found out that World Juniors would be playing this year in Edmonton, I called my agent and was like, is there any chance we can get the ball rolling where I might be able to play?
You want workshops?
Yeah. Obviously, behind every good player, there's a good family and especially a good mom. She's kind of been my rock and helped me through a lot of stuff and been there for me, and she's a great person, and she helps me even to this day. I'm 19 years old, making my own money, living at home, where she makes my dinners and does my stuff for me. So it's nice to come back and be around her and make sure that she knows just how much not only I love her, but our family appreciates and loves her.
He's still the same. He's still just my kid, right? I still am like, bring your laundry up, clean your room, do this, right? Because with COVID, it's been a strange year. It's been a strange year because he's still home, right? And normally I don't get to have him home for this long, and I'm enjoying it, but sometimes you have to realize he actually has a career more so than just, you know, do family chores and keep going, right?
What do we got going on here?
We got a 4-on-4 type round robin tournament thing for pro guys in the area to kind of get ready for their seasons, because with COVID going on, you really don't know when you're going to start up, so it's a good way to kind of stay in shape and be playing games.
Courage would be huge for the team. I don't think you've totally ever seen that in a World Junior setting before. A guy playing a full year in the NHL and then coming back to playing the World Juniors.
Who I got? I got nobody. I just worry about scoring goals.
Got the opportunity to stay in Chicago and have an increased role with the team and understand how to become a pro and do all the right things away from the rink, and I think that really helped me develop a little bit more. This year, it'll be a lot of fun playing at home. And it sucks that there's no fans and kind of take away from it, but being in my own backyard, playing again for Team Canada is pretty special.
The idea of being in a hotel room for 14 days in Red Deer, as you're preparing, resilience comes in because we're going to try to make the most positive adaptation to that as we can.
Oh, nice. Wait a second. Wait, do it again?
Why?
Yeah. Pretty good.
Wait, let's do that again. I should have dried off the brush, but I never did. That was a problem. I'll know for next time.
Let's see yours. Bo is the time of his life right now.
That's funny, man.
I never thought about it in our career, and after watching myself paint and seeing everybody else, I wouldn't even try it again. So
it was tough losing 14 days because we were stuck in our rooms and in the quarantine, and I think everybody was a little bit nervous that we weren't going to have as much time on the ice.
We were ready for adversity. We We talk about adversity every day for months, so that was expected. We still have the same goal. We still have the same objective.
Morning.
Morning.
Morning, boys. Morning, Maxine. Welcome out. Welcome out.
How's it feel to be outside for the first time in 14 days?
Feels good. Feels really, really, really good. You know, fresh air. Haven't had it in 14 days, so.
What's up, fellas? How are you?
Thanks, Shooty.
Hey, good to see you. Oh, I'm so impressed with you. 1 year, hey, you're just so mature. Everything, style, the way you conduct yourself.
The thing that's amazing is players from 17 to 19 years old, how resilient they are. They're such high performers, and so you give them a challenge and they want to overcome it. That's what makes them great, is we were able to overcome it and move forward and possibly be better because of it.
This year was totally different, so everything we did in the past, in the trash can, and let's build a new plan and build the momentum. You know, the most important thing was to get the buy-in from the player. We cut stuff. We kept the same goal, the same orientation, but we had to trim a lot.
You know, I think some people were wondering about our lack of games being played by our players in the CHL this year. Then we go into our camp in Red Deer and get shut down for 14 days. Is that a setback? Does that make the challenge even greater? And from our management's perspective, our coaching staff, and our entire team, our expectations have not changed one bit. We're here to defend our gold medal.
Legs were hurting, bodies were hurting, but got through it, and I think overall it was a good skate for the first time. Thanks. Yeah, and had a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to getting to it again. Carl, how do you think our first skate went?
The legs are okay, the lungs are not.
I think the thing that separates Canadian players is just our tradition of hockey here. I think everyone here wants to wear that maple leaf, and when they do, they want to win.
Schneider is a very versatile player. He's great offensively and defensively. I think a little underestimated in both areas. I think he's a great defensive player who has real good offensive instincts.
I always say my strengths are my skating, my first pass, and my physical play. All those came from my first year of hitting. I would have started to develop all those three things, and I remember when I was younger, my dad would always brag about how he was had a heavy shot and was a big, brutal defenseman who could hit and skate. And
Sladey run over by Schneider and a good hard check into the corner. Schneider gonna wallpaper him into the glass.
I wouldn't say old school, but I guess for the physical part of it, definitely. But I like to think of myself as a modern, old school defense. Yeah.
Greg in, shoots, blocker save, rebound, they score! Braden Schneider!
Well, how's your day going, Mom?
Not too bad. How about you? What's happening over there today?
Well, this morning had a good skate. In game shape. A little behind probably without actual games, but we'll get there. Got to work out at 1. Did you also get that email for the Hockey Canada thing?
Yeah, I got it late last night, so just finished reading it this morning. Actually, it's pretty exciting.
Yep. It'll be crazy.
Camp was shut down for 2 weeks, and it was disappointing because I think everyone was looking forward to showcasing their skills, and not everyone got that opportunity.
Your mind's kind of racing. Last time you can kind of show the coaches and the management what you can do, so it's tough to sleep last night. Once I did sleep, I was up early, just nerves.
For us, we have a competitive group. We were stuck 14 days in a hotel room, so get it all out now. You are trying to showcase your individual talents. All the guys on Team Canada are always fun to watch and be around. I think we have a lot of first-round picks and a lot of guys that are deserving to be on this team, and it's going to be hard to make the right decisions.
I'm just trying to go in with the mindset of I'm there to make a team again, and obviously I want to be a leader on that team, but I'm just there to do what's best for the team and help the team win a gold medal.
I haven't put the maple leaf on for a while. I got cut last year, and being able to put that jersey on, it would put a smile to my face for sure.
Hey, Cribsy.
Hey, how's it going?
Very good, yourself?
Great.
There's a few people you would like to talk to you.
Hey, how's it going? How's it going?
Congratulations. Bad news is you won't be home for Christmas.
Yeah, that's it. I'll take this over that, sorry.
Snides, are you all right? Okay, well, how about popping out here?
Yeah, you didn't get the heads up like we did.
No, you didn't.
Don't worry, Snides, take your time. It's not an important moment or anything. Okay? You got somebody that wants to tell you something.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Oh, just FaceTiming with your mom here this morning, bud.
Hi, Mom.
Morning, Bobo.
How are you?
Good.
Good, good.
I got something to tell ya.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but I already know the news. I got an email from IIHF like 10 minutes ago. I know.
Are you kidding my softball here?
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Well, somebody else to talk to you here, bud.
Hey.
Hi, honey.
How are you? Thanks.
I'm wearing your jersey. Do you see?
Yeah, I see that.
Congratulations, honey. I'm so proud of you.
On what? You didn't tell me what happened.
Honey, you made Team Canada.
Thank you.
Mr. Doctor,
What's up?
there's someone who wants to talk to you.
What's up, Biscuit? How's it going?
Did we wake you?
No, you woke me in the hallway earlier yelling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was asked, which came as a complete shock to me, but I was asked to let you know that you made the World Junior team.
Thanks, buddy.
On the next episode of Our Game.
Next up, Edmonton.
To get to lead this group, that's a huge honor, and I'm looking forward to the tournament.
7-8 months of not playing hockey. We were ready to get on the ice.
Kirby Docker shaking up as going to the Canadiens bench. Oh no. Goalie fires at home. Going to be a 5 and a game misconduct for Schneider. Oh, big hit by Byram.
He wants to do well. He's a competitive guy.
If there's a player that's deserved one, it's Peyton Krebs. And Canada has sealed the deal.